you are, when you're at that level, when you're playing against another team, you're just like, this is that guy. I got to get past him though.
Yeah, but you look forward to it because it brings the best out of you. At the end of the day, like those are my favorite matchups. I don't circle one guy like, all right, we're playing them. I got to be at my best. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. I'm gonna be out there on my shit. But like, there's a little bit raised sense of awareness when I'm going against this dude's a Pro Bowler, All Pro, and everyone's hyping it up all week. They're like, yeah, this is the heavyweight matchup. These two mother, and for me, I take that personal. I don't want after the game. I don't want it to be, oh, Maxx got locked up. Like I refuse for that to be be out in the public. So every time I go, no matter who it is, like I got to be on point, because once you get to that level, no matter what, you're gonna be either you're gonna get all the love, or if you don't play at your absolute best, you're gonna get killed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And
football, man, the fans are so serious.
That's how it goes. And like you could ball out too. And some fans, if you don't just completely wreck the game, they're like, oh, we got his fucking ass locked up and blah blah blah. But that's just like a part of the internet. Like, you understand, like, at the end of the day, like when the game ends, but like, oh yeah, I whooped his ass. It doesn't matter what the public says. The other fans are always gonna on you if they win the game and you didn't have 3 sacks and be like, oh, we stopped him and blah blah blah. So that's just kind of part of the game. And it's
gotta be interesting though now. Like it's different now for sure. Social media has changed so much in so many sports because there's you have so much commentary from like, you get on Twitter and people are like probably talking, saying whatever.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Is it does that ever affect you?
When I was young, I used to read into everything and be like, oh fuck, it could be 20 good comments in that one comment. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
But that's just kind of what it was. But as I gotten older, like I'm numb to it. Like I truly don't care, because if I watch the film immediately right after the game. Boom.
Yeah.
All right, I whooped his ass. And I already know, like, you know what I mean? So people can say whatever they want. But for me, like, the film doesn't lie. So people are going to have their opinions. After the Colts game, like after the Minshew came out, they beat us and I didn't have a sack. I had one of my better games overall. Like I was killing dudes out there, but fans don't know that. They don't know football. Like they don't watch the film. So they won and they saw me talking to Minshew. The whole every Colts fan on the planet was blowing my comments up. You suck, Minshew's your daddy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just laughing, bro. Like, and my friends, like, to a certain extent, like, they don't understand how it is being in that shoes. Like, bro, you good, whatever. I'm like, bro, I care less, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know how it is at the end of the day. I go to sleep with a smile on my face. I put the work in, and it is what it is, just part of the game.
I always wonder what it's like in the like halftime when you guys are down, you're losing, you come, like, are people mad at each other ever in the locker room? Like, yo, bro, what the Because it is such a, like I said earlier, such a massive team sport where you got to do your job. If you do your job, great, you have to.
Yeah.
But when you got the other side, whatever it be, like the offense is not doing it. Are people ever like, yo, bro, what the are you doing?
Yeah, I mean that's comes down to accountability. I mean, there's always going to be moments, especially in the league. It's, bro, you have 17 games.
Yeah.
And every game matters. It's not like college, like where you're expected to just roll through 10 out of the teams, and you know what I mean. It's not like that. So you got to be on point at all times, and you need the offense to be good. You need the defense, people to step up and help. So yeah, there's times where I got to get on. If it's a rookie or an 8-year vet, like I've had to get on dudes and mother them if they're bullshit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's part of being a leader, though. Like I love being a captain, being a leader, because you know what I mean. I've had to earn and work for that respect. And if shit doesn't look right, or somebody's bullshit or not running the ball the right way, like I'm not afraid to go at them, but it's not like an attack. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you address it the way you address it, and then people respond how they respond. And like if guys take that as like offensively, then they shouldn't even be there in the first place. So that's kind of how you just weed out, the guys that shouldn't be playing for sure.
I wonder how many people are like, because you play with that injury for such a long time. I wonder how many people are just like constantly dealing with injuries.
I mean, it's common. I mean, in the NFL, I mean, you see it every year. There's more and more injuries, knees, ACLs, all type of crazy concussions all the time. Like it's literally, you're out there. It's a full blown like head-to-head contact constantly in the trenches. It's every single play almost.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't avoid it. The only way to lower your chances of getting hurt is doing all the shit I do every day. It's taking care of my body the right way, doing everything so I'm as flexible as I possibly can be, because there could be a pile and someone fall into the side of my knee.
That's probably when people probably mostly get injured too. Is like the scramble type.
Like not paying attention if somebody falls into you, like that can happen. But like that's something I pride myself. Like I stretch every single night, 12, 15-minute routine. I've done it. I do it every night. If I'm on the road, if I get back at 2 a.m. from a flight, I'm stretching before I go to bed. Because like that, if there's been sometimes on film, like I can show you clips where I've been rolled up on or been in a weird position. And if I wasn't as flexible as I am, which I think separates me in a lot of ways, like I could have blown my knee out many times or blown a hip out. Like there was a play last year where I fell like full body weight on one leg and my was like the average person's leg would have blown out.
Yeah.
But like that stretching and recovery, like, you know, it helps. I feel like it does. Like sometimes it's unavoidable. Like you could have a non-contact, stick your foot in the ground and blow your knee out.
Yeah.
That happens too. But like, I feel like it lowers your risk. Well, I know it lowers your risk if you do all the right every day.
Yeah. Do you plan to stay with the Raiders for good?
I want to, you know, I want to retire a Raider. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
I love being a Raider. You know what I mean? I feel like it's who I was born to be on. I feel like it fits exactly who I am.
Yeah.
Mark and the whole, you know, front office guys, like I got a ton of love for him. You know, recently he was a little, you know, upset with me about the whole deal that went down. But at the end of the day, like that's any relationship. It's not going to be perfect, smooth sailing. And
yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it sounds like you just want to win.
That's all that matters to me, bro.
Yeah.
And I want him to win. You know, that's the thing. I'm not coming from a selfish perspective where it's like, you know, I don't give a fuck, like I'm gonna get my money regardless, whatever. Like it's not that. I want to win here and I want him to win and have success. And I want him to trust his instinct, you know what I mean? Not be influenced by the wrong people. You know what I mean? So that's really what it comes down to.
What do you want people to remember you like when it's all said and done? What do you want to leave behind truly?
Yeah, the number one thing for me at the end of the day is legacy. Like that's what I care about most. I want to be remembered for all the right reasons when it comes to being a football player. One thing I pride myself, like it's little, but like people talk about it often, but it's like the amount of snaps I played. Something simple as that, where if I could change the game and have people really reconsider how the DM position is played, then I've done my job. You know what I mean? I'm playing 1,080. I played 1,080 snaps this year, by far the most in my position. Like I played 95 something percent of the snaps, which D linemen don't do, period. So, and I do it at a high level. So if I could do that and change the mold of, okay, this dude is, you know, he's an animal. He's doing it every single down. He's not coming off the field and doing it at a high level. It'll make people reconsider, like, okay, maybe like if Crosby can do this, like maybe we're not doing it the right way.
Yeah, we're like, if kids coming up, be like,
if I'm coming off every other possession, like, which a lot of guys do, like maybe that's a cardio issue or you're not doing something right in the offseason. So like if I'm able to change the game and the way I play, like fly around the field, like I don't have no regard for my body when I play. Like I want people to look back and be like, yeah, that dude was different. Like he, you know, at the end of the day, you can look at stats and all these, you know, all the shit that comes with it, but like it's all about the film. Like you turn on the film and watch me play compared to everybody else, I want them to say like, no, nobody's playing like that.
Yeah.
And so when I have coaches and other players calling me and telling me like, bro, what do you do in the offseason? What do you? That's the best compliment, bro. Like every game, I can't tell you how many guys come up and how many coaches are like, what are you doing? Like, how are you able to? I'm like, I do it every day, and like I don't just say it. I'll sit down and we can break down the whole day, the whole off season. I tell you exactly what I put in my body. But it's, you know, most guys aren't willing to do that. Like it's the ultimate sacrifice. But for me, if I do it for 12 years, 15 years, and I look back, I'm 35 when I'm done, I'll have zero regrets. And I can do whatever the I want to do the rest of my life.